Is she able to pay a $10.4 million judgment?
Oh, no, absolutely not.
Elaine, turns out your former client isn't too broke after all, or how could she have afforded new expensive lawyers? Truly, fans are left to wonder how Amber was able to employ new lawyers despite declaring bankruptcy, or is this her new deceitful plot? Keep watching to know more. Amber Heard has hired new legal counsel to appeal the verdict reached in Johnny Depp's defamation trial. You are shocked too, aren't you? Well, it most definitely happened, and everyone is wondering how Amber was able to pull that off despite being broke. A spokesperson for the Aquaman actress announced she retained David L. Axelrod and J. Ward Brown of law firm Ballard Spahr to lead her counsel. Meanwhile, Ben Rottenborn will continue as co-counsel, while Elaine Charleston-Bredehoft will step down.
A press release that dropped this morning announcing new appellate counsel. Now, what's really interesting about this, and we're going to read it in its entirety and tell you what this means. Usually this is normal. While she's removing Elaine, she is keeping Ben Rottenborn. Now, I asked Christopher Melcher, our legal advisor, about this, and he agreed this is...
When it comes to protecting the fundamental right of freedom of speech, we look at the jury's decision, to paraphrase a famous quote, not as the beginning of the end, but merely the end of the beginning. Heard's spokesperson said, a different court warrants different representation, particularly as so much new evidence is now coming to light. Bredehoft also said the appeal is the perfect time to pass the baton in her own statement. I have pledged to Amber and her appellate team my complete cooperation and assistance as they move forward on a path towards success. She said, that appears mature, but while that's not the point of this video, you should know that the new attorneys Amber hired are extremely expensive and sought after, which means Amber's pockets might suffer from paying their bills. Which begs the question, is Amber truly broke?
This is a legit large firm. She has now hired renowned First Amendment attorneys David L. Axelrod and J. Ward Brown of Ballard Spahr. They will lead the appeal to overturn jury verdict.
Axelrod is a former federal prosecutor and first chair trial lawyer who represents individuals and companies in high-stakes civil litigation, while Brown has represented journalists, news organizations, and documentary filmmakers, among others, in First Amendment cases. The pair successfully defended the New York Times against Sarah Palin's defamation lawsuit earlier this year. We welcome the opportunity to represent Ms. Heard in this appeal, as it is a case with important First Amendment implications for every American, Axelrod and Brown said in a joint statement. We're confident the appellate court will apply the law properly without deference to popularity, reverse the judgment against Ms. Heard, and reaffirm the fundamental principles of freedom of speech. So yes, Amber might have filed to appeal the verdict to win. And this time she has a new team backing her, but fans don't think this recent development will make much of a difference. But let's see what fans think. A fan wrote, these lawyers are apparently one of the top law firms in the country, but even so I doubt they will win an appeal with this case. They did not succeed in suppressing Tremaine's testimony, so they aren't infallible. This was a good decision by Heard though, but it'll fail regardless. Another fan tweeted to acknowledge that JD is doing so well while Amber is spending a fortune on new attorneys. Because why not? I'm happy JD is moving on with such amazing projects. We don't need to give her any more of our time. She has been moving on. Now JD, he is doing amazing work. Can't wait to see all of his projects coming to life. Positive and exciting times ahead for him. Well deserved. Remember, we share opinions, not facts, so keep a free mind. Bye.